I do have to laugh at the fact that I'm starting part 3 at 444 with 48%. And as always, I'm going to screenshot that because that's just ridiculous. So 444444444 reunion. Okay. Understand that this twin flame, they absolutely have every single intention of derailing whatever you got going on for you in the love department. We're not talking about all the other departments. We're really just focusing on this because they're not ready. They're not ready. They haven't done the work. It's turned into a karmic relationship at this point, but they don't want to lose you. So whether you're married, whether you're engaged, whether you're dating, if you feel even like there could be a possibility that you're open to love and having anyone, even if you're not currently seeing anyone, they want to derail that. They can feel that something else is getting ready to take their place. And we're talking about soulmate. So whatever situation, this is a collective reading. Like my personal link is in the bio. But what I'm saying is, whatever is going on personally, they have every intent of derailing and not to offer some kind of huge commitment because they're not ready for that. They're not ready. They're not ready. That's weird. Regrets. All the regrets. Someone who would definitely get tattooed with the word spelling backwards or whatever. Like, they feel ashamed. They're having enough awareness of whatever has transpired here, but they also have that ego of, I don't want to lose. You're looking like the winning hot ticket over here, okay? Understand that. You are the winning hot ticket. So whatever I got to do to be like, I see you. I know you. This is your favorite candy. This is your favorite breakfast. This is your favorite flower. Look how much I see you and know you. Who could ever replace me? The soulmate. If they weren't worried about it, they would not have become. If they weren't worried about it, they would not be even bothering. Trash. Oh, and I love how the second thing that it says on here, and I know it's going to be backwards so you can't read it, but it says screenshots and proof. 4444444. Screenshots, proof, throwing out memories. They're hoping that they can rewrite what happened, the story. They want it to be like you to perceive it from a different perspective so that you can allow them to string you back along. Because again, I don't feel like this is commitment time. This is, I just, oh my gosh, it's just like, on your mama's porch, you told me that you'd wait forever. You were damn. They equate you to the best days of their life. And they thought that you would wait forever. You may have had an unhealthy obsession with them at one point. Because I understand in part 2, we were getting that you would have at some point welcomed this. Would have been like, I kind of know you haven't changed, but I'm willing to work with you through it. And it's either that you're already in that soulmate connection, or you just know that like you've up-leveled, your frequency is raised so high that it's something that's getting pulled in because they can feel it too. Because they're your twin. They're a karmic twin, but they're still your twin. They can feel that shit too. So now I can't let go. Summer being very significant in this connection, and heartstrings, the pulling, the tugging, the mind games. Take it as it resonates. Also, pregnancy, last summer, this summer, or just summer in general, something to do with a pregnancy, they may bring up to play some kind of mind game on you. Revenge. They still want to play fucking games. They want to play games with you still, okay? You can do with it what you want. That's self-indulgence. These aren't even part of this deck. I accidentally grabbed them. Yeah, they got a lot of shadow work to do. They're chasing your ass. That's pretty, codependent of them at this point. They just don't want to lose you to someone else. We are getting endings bring new beginnings. So what do you want? What do you want? Real part for my TT subscribers and YT members. Rest of you, what do you want?